Hey Aquarius, it's Gwen, and I'm here to do a timeless leap of faith reading. So I think these types of readings are important. Your spirit guides wanting to come through to help you transition to this new life that you are creating, the new you in this now moment, Aquarius. So if you're thinking about making a really big change in your life, that's a leap of faith where you have to trust your own intuition. You know, it could be leaving a relationship behind. It could be, a big career change, following your spiritual path. This is a big part of your awakening, having different views, shedding that old skin, right? And you're bound this year to live your truth, speak your truth, and walk your talk, Aquarius. Okay, my pioneers out there. So let's talk about the Fool card. I shuffled my Muse Tarot today and tuned into your energies, Aquarius. And once I stopped shuffling, I found the Fool card and the two cards around it. The question I asked my tarot today was, what does Aquarius need to leave behind? And what do they need to move forward? What energy do they need to move forward in for this leap of faith? Okay? And I just pulled those two cards. I'm not pulling anything more. I want this reading to be short, sweet, and simple. But I do want to talk about your archetypal energy, as I'm giving you some more amethyst love here. It's a new deck for me. This is the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. And it's the energy helping you during this big leap of faith. Okay? The Fool card did come out reversed. And we'll talk about that too. Okay? Because that has meaning when the card comes out in the reversal, the Fool. Okay? And that's how it was in the deck for you, Aquarius. So thanks for joining me. I love you guys. Remember to hit the thumbs up, to share the video. Good karma donations always help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You keep my phone on. You keep feeding me. I love you. So, and remember to reach out to me if you want a personal private reading. I can do one of these for you as well. I love adding new types of readings to the channel. And yeah, many are. With this new moon, full moon that we just had in Leo, I feel like this is the beginning of the new year when I'm recording this. And so many are pondering making these big changes in their life. So that's why my guides have, come on now, let's get some of these readings on the channel. So remember, you're not just your sun sign too. Check out some of the other readings that I'll be adding. I'll be doing it for all of the signs. And I love you guys. Thanks for your support. So let's get into this. It just feels like a dragon eye. For me, I don't know how you see the eye, all-seeing eye, but also eye is symbolic of becoming the observer in your life, okay? And when we talk about Kairos, okay, we're talking about time that is not measured, even timelessness, I'll say. We're not talking about Chronos here. Chronos is like that transactional energy, right? We're talking about Kairos, this mythic time, where things even might seem in slow motion. Okay? And this is all about divine timing in your life. Okay? In the light aspect, this card is about alignment and ease. Ease in decision making, darlings, and in the actions. There's a clarity that I see here with this crystal blue clear eye, okay? And in the dark aspect, this card is about fighting against time. This is telling you it's time to slow down as well. Remove yourself from a situation and detach and see the entire picture here. Okay, it's going to continue to come through in your cards. Stepping back from a situation. Detachment does not mean that you don't care. Okay? I feel like I need to say that too. See, there's also having a fresh perspective when we see, maybe you're seeing a pattern in your life about relationships. I'm going to say relationships. Your guides are here that are telling you in another oracle card, choose love over fear, darling. Choose love over fear. You are love. Okay? In this 3D reality, we do have the emotion of fear. Okay? Your guides want you to continuously come back to that energy of love. Okay? And it is time, as the underlying energy, when I'm talking about that, is to release toxic relationships. It's crucial as the underlying energy here, because what I'm seeing here in these colors, look at these bright colors here, that love frequency, okay? That pinkish color that I'm seeing here, especially inner fire lit and the support from the universe that I see with the black there. It's right here in this Fool reversed, this darkness, and then also what you see in this card here. So I do believe, Aquarius, that a big part of this leap of faith for you is about leaving a relationship behind that you know is toxic, which will create momentum, positive change in your life, by the way. Okay? So I felt like that was necessary in showing you that underlying energy. It is about a relationship. It could be a relationship too with maybe not a lover, but a family, because we've got karma here, DNA karma. Okay, snakes though speak to healing and how it came out reversed. So it's almost like this part of your awakening. You're realizing that you had some sort of programming from your parents and from their grandparents and all of that, and maybe you're the, yes, you have some of their DNA in you, but you are making different choices. I could be talking to a black sheep out there, but these two snakes coming together speaks to healing. It's like two kissing snakes here. The double helix, the DNA. Yeah, you could have had you could have been in a karmic situation and releasing this toxic relationship. Yeah. Choose love over fear. They want me to read that to you. It was a big focus when I went into these readings about what how are the guides supporting you? What do they want to come through and say to you? Okay. That was the focus of this reading for these leaps of faith. You are not alone. I've taken many leaps of faith in my life, and boy, you'll know when it's the time, the divine timing. You'll know it within. See how the eye is at the center there. You'll know it. Like this is a single moment in time. Like every time I've taken a big leap of faith, like this is, it's scary, but you also know it. That it's love. Okay. Love is the natural energy of your soul. Fear is learned in the physical dimension, but with work it can be unlearned. In a perfect world, love would be taught and fear would be an anomaly. But we don't live in a perfect world. It is perfect, however, in the sense that it creates a place for your soul to encounter the energy of fear in its many guises and just dissipate it with the energy of your inner being. As you become aware of yourself as a being of light, having a physical experience, it is incumbent upon you to use your natural energy of love in all of your daily encounters. When you make a choice to give in to fear instead of love, you are not acting from your soul's truth. This causes difficulty instead of ease, impatience instead of acceptance, upheaval instead of peace. You are a rower fighting a current instead of going with the flow. Every human decision you make can be boiled down to two options: love or fear. Love is kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. Fear is judgment, guilt, retribution, and envy. Do your best to follow your innate energy rather than the energy instilled upon you. Love is the great source and oneness of all. Fear is an earthly illusion. Once you acknowledge the difference, the choice between the two is easy. You have choices in love, choices in relationships. That's what this is about. Even making choices to, separate energy here from family. Let's talk about that Fool reverse now for a few. In the reversal here, what stands out to me in this card is the ladder. It's just such a big focus for me. I keep going. Even though there's this bright light here, which is the hope for the future, the light at the end of the tunnel, a vision of clarity here. By taking a new perspective, here's the underlying energy for the Earth Oracle deck. You've got karma in the reverse and this new perspective. Again, this light at the center, the eye at the center here, okay? This light coming into this, which looks exactly like this, is by taking this fresh perspective. And how do you do that? The shadow of this Fool is going up, is walking up to go up this ladder into the darkness where we can see this light. We can see this hope. We can see this future. Into the darkness, we find the light. A new perspective, seeing a situation from a bigger perspective. Getting clarity. Trusting your own higher self is what I feel, Aquarius. Okay, so that ladder going up into the darkness there. The shadow walking up in, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever read that card that way, y'all. So, yeah. So, what are you leaving behind? What's the past energy? The Two of Wands in the reverse. Again, look at this person when it comes out in the reverse, continuously looking back at the past. Two of Wands reverse, let's talk about the energies of that. This is a lack of patience. And it can bring disarray. And what's beyond this Fool card? What's coming in the future of the Tower? This is disarray, too. Like, you have to remember, too, y'all, that you already created this now moment. You know, like your past thoughts are creating your now moment. So it's vital now to make some, when this is in the reverse, like to make some decisions. Okay? You have a lot of twos that wanted to come out here. There may have been unexpected obstacles in the past. You could have been overanalyzing a situation and not taking any... Just constantly reviewing things and overanalyzing things, not making a decision, and not making any action. Okay? It also, like in finances, it's like something failed, some sort of financial planning. You could have a little bit of a lack of control, like spending and saving, like impulse purchases is what I'm saying. In love, this is like failed romantic plans. Lack of a long-term goal. You're hesitant to make plans. You're fearing taking the first step. This is all past energy. Your spirit guides are saying, well, you cannot plan for everything. You have to trust in your own abilities. Now, you got to trust, and then you'll know exactly when to take this leap of faith. And the Tower came out in the upright. So in the future here, yeah, a lot of things are changing. A lot of people got to go. Look at this. You can feel like the world is crumbling around you, okay? The chaos. But look at all these lightning bolts, epiphanies. She's dark, right? She's learned much in when she did her shadow work. The person falling off the little rock there. Okay? This is divine intervention. This is also, like I said, what you've created in the past coming to fruition. Big changes ahead. Sorry that cut out. My video actually got cut off by an Aquarius messaging me. So, very interesting. I'll definitely make sure she watches this video. Loss of power there. So that's a message, you know. You may feel like you've lost some power. I was talking about this Tower card, I think. Yeah, but when I was talking about these lightning bolts, okay, which also speak to epiphanies, divine intervention, things crumbling around you, a loss of stability you feel. And so what was on the other side of that Tower I thought was important is for you to recognize, for you to process your emotions is super important in the future. And like recognize what you are what you still have to be grateful for, because Four of Cups is, I'm in my emotions, I'm focused on the loss. Spirit wants you to see what you've gained as well. Okay, choose love over fear. Four of Cups. An Emperor after that. Yeah. If you want me to tune back into this energy, Aquarius, and give you more insight, please do reach out to me. But I want to keep these readings short, and that was weird how my video got cut off. So I do need to check on the person that messaged me, maybe having a tower moment. You know. But I did go over everything, and the guides are going to continue to come back to, you got to trust in divine timing, trust that you are the creator of your life, and you'll trust your own instincts and intuition and make some decisions in the proper planning and movement forward is, like, it's happening here. It shows me that once you slow down and detach from a situation as well, a new perspective comes in. And it is vital for you to release toxic energy, relationships in your life. This tells me you're going to have a moment, like an inner knowing of when to take this leap as well. You are 9 of Wands on the underlying energy when I stop shuffling. So, you could be a bit defensive, setting boundaries as well as the 9 of Wands energy. But in the 2, there's another 2, the Juggler card, the 2 of Materials. You're like living a lot like in 2 different worlds, and maybe you're juggling finances as well. But then I see you walking away from a situation that's no longer fulfilling. 8 of Cups. And you got your 7 of Voices, 7 of Swords is, I'm no longer going to lie to myself about a situation. I got to take care of me. Queen of Cups energy. So, also this Fool reversed, when it comes out in a reading, I want to go over that a bit. It's talking about some recklessness. Your guides are warning you about not to be reckless, even with your finances as well, because we're talking about Pentacles. Maybe this can also represent like overconfidence in a situation. Okay. Yeah. Fool reversed is like looking back at a situation, these 2 together, with rose tinted glasses on, unable to see a clear picture, over analyzing something. And that's why you got to detach, take a fresh perspective, a broader perspective. It's showing me with the Fool in reverse, there's a lack of commitment within a connection. Very childlike energy here. There's immaturity and reckless behavior. And also you could be being taken advantage of. So be mindful of that. That's all I have for you today, Aquarius. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, if it was helpful for you. And remember, again, to choose love over fear, that you are love. Okay? You're learning valuable wisdom about divine timing as well. This is an initiation card, card 76. 76 card, that's a 13. That's a home foundations. Okay? Yeah. Lucky number 13. Have the 7s and 6s been talking to you? They sure have been talking to me. Okay, you got to trust yourself. You got to trust your guides. You got to trust your higher self. You got to trust in time, divine timing. Okay? Separate yourself from the clock of this earthly realm. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know how else to say it. Trust you. Trust your inner knowing. Okay? I love you guys. We'll talk to you really soon. Thanks for all the love that you give to the channel. Reach out to me if you want a reading. Bye.